in a workshop aimed at empowering young writers. Guest speaker Jonah Nyoni, renowned author and broadcaster, shared his insights on the 4 Ds to success, stating his first D as discover yourself.
What is your first D? Have you discovered why you matter on earth? So the first thing you need to do today is to discover. Say discover. Yourself. I've discovered myself. I've discovered myself. So in other terms, today, akumelanga ulale until you know who you are. You are not guessing. I know your teachers might tell you, kufanele wenza ama-arts, kufanele wenza ama-sciences, it's okay. But for me, but luckily I had to do exactly what I loved. I loved arts. Some people say arts akula mali. That's not so true. Arts are controlling the world to a greater extent.
Explaining on the second D, which is to develop yourself, Nyoni said, the best way to develop yourself is to read your way to the top.
You need to develop. You need to develop yourself. As a young person, your teachers will tell you, if you want to pass, you need to read. I'm serious, I started to develop my life. I wasn't a smart guy at school. But right now, I'm called by smart guys to come and train their companies. Why? Because I improved self. For you to become a better writer, you need to be constantly reading. You know, the book that I'm currently reading, is 162. When I'm reading a book, I conquer a book from cover to cover. If you ask your mother and your dad, they will tell you that they have not read a book in their lifetime. I'm city no. So in other terms, I'm constantly reading. Why am I reading? The current book that I'm reading is called The Frames of Mind by Howard Gardner. It's a big book. Yeah, it's a frightening one, 400 and something pages. So what it means, I'll read it cover to cover. I told you that I wasn't smart, right? So I want to get closer to the smart guys. So the best way to get to the top is to read yourself to the top.
Explaining his third point, Nyoni said, discipline is one thing that has helped him master his art. He says, one thing that is killing the youth today is the lack of creativity because they are always watching television and they do not have time to think and be creative.
3, discipline. Success as an author, success as a writer, success as an individual has never been easy, but it will take you to master the process. It will take you to stay in there even when it's painful. We call that discipline. Say, I'm disciplined. When do you think uthi impilo imnandi ukuthi mina ngiyabala mama jiteta una nathi utshwala somewhere? Do you think uthi impilo imnandi ukuthi ngiyabala somewhere ngihlezi somewhere I'm writing and I'm authoring someone ulalela umvango? I did that intentionally. Guys, you need to stop watching TV. Yes, say yes. And start writing. And start developing your life. And can I prove what very on the TV? Yes, I'll prove it in a minute. Do you know that someone once said, if you're watching people on TV, the question becomes, when will people start watching you at your own work? Because you're watching other people at their own work. So in other terms, when ukuthi uzupume ku TV kuyathatha ukuthi usebenze. So did I tell you that we were born in a poor family? Yes, the guy that you are seeing here has been on TV as well. I've been on important stations like the BBC. I've been on ZBC. Every top station in the land, I've been there. Every important newspaper, including the Herald, the Sunday Mail, the Chronicle, the Newsday, I've been there.
Explaining on his last D, which is to deploy yourself, he said, people won't follow your art if they don't know who you are. Tell your story every time and every chance that you get. Market yourself.
You need to deploy your art, your purpose to the world. You need to deploy, distribute who you are to the world. Nxa singawazi ukuthi you are a writer, you can't get there. So in other terms, you need to market yourself. You need to advertise yourself. When I came here, I was showing you my books. I want you to buy and give me money. You know what? I've sold 2 books already. 15 bucks I have in my pocket. This morning, I've made money already because I'm always and constantly telling people, guys, I am here. My name is Jonah. I don't care. When I step into Europe, I still stand. I say, my name is Jonah. I grew up in a poor family. That the poor had to say, we are poor. But today, I'm right here. When I step into India, that's the same story. I don't change my story. I grew up in a poor family. That the poor had to say, we are poor. But I decided, let me discover, let me develop, let me discipline, and let me deploy. Guys, for me, I'm here to travel the world.
Such workshops, which help to motivate, inspire, and empower young and upcoming writers, are important as they help them to discover, develop, discipline, and deploy themselves. Reporting for Zim GPC News, Tando Sizip.